Now, if you're ever dealing with a binomial random variable that has a probability where x is between two different numbers, whether inclusive or not, what you should do is isolate the area that it's in and take a larger value and subtract from a smaller value. I'll show you how that's going to work. Here I've set up a binomial random variable. N in this case is 8. It's a little bit larger than our previous examples, and P will remain 0.6. You can change that around all you want, but that's what I'm using for now. So we're looking for the probability that x is strictly greater than 4 but less than or equal to 7. We need to identify on a number line which values those are going to be. So the values strictly greater than 4 are 5, 6, 7, and so forth. The values less than or equal to 7 are 7 and 6 and 5. So the values that we're looking for are these three. And again, we can either add up, take the binomial PDF of all three and add them up, or we can do this. We can note that if I take the binomial CDF, where x is equal to 7, I'm going to get the values summed from 0 to 7. And then if I do the same thing from 4 and below, I'm going to get those values, and I can subtract the larger value from the smaller value. So that's equivalent to saying the probability that x is less than or equal to 7 minus the probability that x is less than or equal to 4. And there's your visual. Now we would do this with two CDF functions in the calculator. Now let's clear these out. Second vars. Alright, we need the CDF function. The number of trials this time is 8. P is the same. Our first value is going to be the number 7. So this is the probability that it's 7 or less. Now we want to subtract off the probability that it's 4 or less, because we don't need 4, 3, 2, 1, or 0. So we'll subtract that off. So I take the subtract key to get the answer minus this. And then I want the CDF version where this case x or k is going to be equal to the number 4. And hit enter. So this is the difference. This is going to be our answer, which was 0.983-ish. Subtract our CDF function where we're dealing with 4 or lower. So this is equal to 0.577. Now, you can have these where both of them are less than, or they're both less than or equal to. Just make sure you identify where they are on the number line and make sure that whatever you do, you get your n value to be just the area necessary. So in this case, we did 7 and below minus 4 and below, which left us the numbers 5, 6, and 7.